Alright, welcome everybody back to Baldur's Gate 3. We just ran into some people that thought I was a true soul. They're now dead because I was honest and said, no, I'm not. And they're like, kill them. They also mentioned Owlbear, so we're going to investigate down this way and probably run into that Owlbear. Let's check out what's under the bridge. A whole bunch of, mostly nothing. There's a mind flare pod.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Still breathing.
Let's check something about Astarion real quick. Oh, what's that? Bird's nest. Egg. Food. Yeah, some quick inventory management. Okay.
They're not mutually exclusive. The weave is served best with a dash of element.
We missed some of their dialogue because we were doing stuff in our inventory. That's okay. Oh, the rocks. Foliage. Ooh. An open coffin. Yeah, open coffin, that's all it is. Okay. Let's go to the dark and ominous cave.
Owlbear tracks.
Oh, owlbear tracks. Alrighty.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
So, owlbear's probably this way. There seems to be something over this way too. But we've come to investigate the owlbear to start with. There's an egg. Oh! There's an owlbear. Oh, it has a little cup too.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Hey, little buddy. Okay, so we're gonna back away.
The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
Yeah, but I want the thing that it has on it. It has a spearhead. Let's see what she does. Hey, I just want to help you. You have a piece of spear in your body. Okay, nope.
Let's spill some blood.
Shoot. Move out of the way.
System lethal. It has it.
Dang it, we missed. Try again. I'm gonna have Lizelle use her action surge. She gets to swing it again. Shield. Alright, Gale's turn. Let's just use which, what's it called? Witch Bolt. So crabs, get in there. Alright. Sword. My turn.
Go for the throat.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
What's our buddy?
A single strike will end his suffering.
No. Let the creature live.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Alright, go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Okay. That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
I can pray on your behalf. My God may offer some guidance on how we might be cured, or you might be cured.
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your innards cause you to consume rare magic. I'm gonna need some details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Well, I will see what we can do in finding those.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger.
Oh.
There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
No worries. We'll be happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
He's talking about just any really general magical artifact that we already have. So we just picked up broken spear, and we have the shaft of the broken spear. Combine them together, and we get the vision of the absolute. The spear does 1d8 or 1d6 piercing damage. Blinds targets that fail the dexterity save, dealing an additional 2 2 to 12 piercing damage to contain objects that sport multiple sets of eyes. Certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. Okay, this is definitely a better weapon than what I had, so I'm going to take it and make sure I'm proficient. Yes, martial weapons, and thankfully I can one-hand the spear. If I think of two-hand the spear, yeah, it's a D8, but we're gonna do 1d6. Chance to blind.
Best be on my way.
And no worries, the little owlbear will come back into the story fairly soon.
Looks like a shrine to Saluna over there.
Sealed by magic. There's no smashing this open.
So we're just going to take the things that are on the ground. We're going to touch this in a second, but first...
It's curious.
Okay, there's a prayer to Saloon. Oh,
I've
Gale.
known a few warlocks in my time. Talent.
So grab this. Say that's a prayer to Saloon. Hey, we got it first
Prayer
time.
sheet
Awesome.
with the same symbol as the one on the chest.
Okay, so that's a hint. So pick it up. Everyone come back on over. And then what we need to do is use or read that again.
My
And
prayers
it
are
breaks the
answered.
seal. And we get a few things, the right saloon, some things to sell, moondrop pendant, while wearing 50%, okay. When the wearer has 50% of hit points or less, they do not provoke attacks of opportunity. So that means that they can run, if they're hurt, they can not be attacked when their health is at half. Gale, you get that one. Thank you very much. Because you seem to be very attack prone. Alright, let's move on up. This is the other direction that cave would have taken us. Oh hey, skeleton. Nothing on that skeleton. It's got some bones. So that's it for this cave. Come on, crab!
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak. A technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass. Thank you. I prefer abjuration to acrobatics.
Just going out in the wilderness, gathering berries. Oh, there's a person and a dog over there. Let's go investigate. Oh no. Looks like his master had a problem. Let's reach out and try to pet him. Oh. Sorry, doggy. Sorry, doggy. What do we got? We can do animal handling to kneel and mean no harm. Peer at his collar. And yell at him. No, we're gonna try to animal handle since we get a +3. So we need a 7 or better. And that'll work.
The dog
Okay, boy.
lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse.
Try to
The
pet him.
dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on.
Mention for him to follow. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, come on.
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
Okay. Hold your hand so you can follow your scent camera.
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
That's good. So we'll leave his owner alone. Anything up here? No. So kind of doing just the search around game here. And avoiding things that I know about. Oh wait.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
So, to be able to make it through here, you have to be a gnome or a halfling or smaller, I think. Which I don't have the ability. Could have with starring, but I chose not to use or get this guy's self. That's okay.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. So why not have a little fun?
It looks healthy,
Fun.
but it's stone dead.
I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. What a waste.
Pig.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
I'm gonna examine the corpse.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
Well, yes. There seems to be some strange. Seems to be strange. Do you recognize this?
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Okay. Okay. Oh hey, it's the guys from the front of the gate. Oh, it's he. What's up? Ooh, that's not good.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
The goblins need to be dealt with, so I'm dealing with them.
Bet you will too. Just like my mates here did. Contract cleverly left out, we'd be tits deep in these buggers.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic. Supposed to be buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Spear is really in the way. Let's say I wanted the gold. Where would I find the relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on. We're wasting time.
Alright, let's do our looting thing as we do. Now that they've left, I can loot whomever. Alright. Hey, town.
Oh, fresh goblin stench. They're close.
Oh, okay. Some fresh goblins.
Get over there! Surround them like!
Hmm? What? Come here and face me, you pack of gabbering snot rags. Okay.
What? You think we was just gonna let you slip by? You know, I hear we got one like you roasting back at camp. Don't seem fair for the lads to miss out. Bet we'd get some nice cuts out of you.
Well, there'll be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Out of the way or I'll cut you down first. That's the intimidation roll. Persuasion. Just let me by and I will pretend this never happened. We get an advantage due to the situation if we do that. Or we can use our lifted ability with wisdom to stand down now. We're gonna do that. It's the best action. We need anything but a 1. Okay.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Okay, everyone wants to talk to me. Let's talk to Lizelle first.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to
everyone.
influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
This is interesting. I've actually never had this interaction because we've never had this group here in that situation. Let's see here. Such power of manipulation could be useful, and it makes our enemies more malleable. All the better. If this power comes from these parasites, it can't be trusted. However useful it might be. Lastly, these are strange times, and even stranger powers. We should seek to understand them before we make any rash decisions. I don't want Lizelle to be my friend, so I'm going to go with the neutral-ish answer, which I feel would be this one.
My point exactly.
Go to the start.
I'm so glad you agree.
Lizelle probably would want me to do the second one. I'm going to do a quick check on something real fast. Yeah, she doesn't like me. Due to everything that's been going on, I've been pretty, I'm not hastily attacking everything and killing it. I'm being persuasive. She wants me to just kill everything if we can. Oh, we got a red. Alright. Well, let's attack.
Time to push my luck again.
I'm gonna hold off on using spells.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Oh, we blinded him from a hit initially. So he has a lower chance to hit us. Lizelle. Thank you. A bugbear.
Looks empty.
Rotten eggs. Grab the wine. I don't know why you need on a crate to do that.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Well, that sounds hurt.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Do I have a heal?
Wish to live in
I
more
do.
interesting times. Take you.
There we go.
These boots have seen
I'm a
everything.
cleric. I should use my cleric abilities. What is that?
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Well, let's figure out what's
Wait.
going on.
Don't interrupt them.
What?
Let me do it. They sound disgusting.
Oh. Please, do the honors.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, you were making a lot of noise. I wanted to join in the fun.
Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Half over in the making.
Oops. So he did a hamstring ability, which slows him down by half. It does damage.
Despite everything.
My turn. Let's
Shouldn't have
move up.
made me
Try
your
to
enemy.
stab him. Nope, we miss. So we're gonna increase our put Shield of Faith on since we're up front. Lizelle can't make it in
My path be true.
all the way, but we can get a arrow. Critical miss. The sword back out.
The witching hour.
Gale, we're gonna have use magic missile, so guaranteed hits. Mr. Crab, let's move on up.
Get out!
Ooh. Okay. Starian missed.
So much for peace.
My turn. Trying to decide if I want to use a spell here. Let's try it. Okay, he saved the rush attack, but I still did 4 damage. I'm gonna use a potion to heal.
I will ascend.
Lysel's going to attack the ogre. And miss, promptly.
Let me recite their demise.
Gale, more magic. Mr. Snippies. Oh. Ow. Lysel took that hit like a champ. So we did more damage, we attacked with Starian.
This is worth the cost.
Alright, he's off balance, so we have a higher chance to hit him. There we go. Alright.
I will ascend.
Oh, end my turn. We have a 55% if we do shock and grasp, but we have a 70% chance if we just try to hit her. let's try to hit. Wow, 70% chance. Okay. Second wind, heal up.
Creator, destroyer.
Use some fire. 1 damage. Good job. Mr. Snips. 4 damage. Custom slam. Oh. Lazelle's just taking it. Alright. Starion. Let's get another shot. Alright, she's down.
Rip you apart!
Time to strike.
Alright, so we're gonna have Lazelle move here
On the move.
and use acid poison spray. Ah, he saved.
A tale for the ages.
Fireball or firebolt. Miss. Mr. Krabs, you got this? Nope. Did he miss? Or no, the game's taking its time. There we go. Lazelle,
Victory awaits.
come on. There we go.
Never walk in on a bugbear and an ogre.
One moment they were embracing each other in intimacy. The next they're embracing only death.
Ooh. They're doing it over a corpse.
It's been a long day. I'll need to
Yeah, it's
rest
been a long
soon.
day.
Should mind my stab.
Hey, Camp.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Okay, so I can try to slide a hand, just wiggling it carefully out, grasp the handle and pull, or examine the meat and perhaps there's a trick for moving the dagger. I'm not going to do this. Lights out.
Assume nothing. A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from
She
the
gets a
tough,
+3
leathery meat.
to use strength. So, here we go. Yeah!
You yank the dagger free, leaving a narrow slit behind.
This looks pretty to me.
All's well that ends. Not as
Mystery meat.
Mystery meat. Okay. So the dagger is best to go to a Astari. Reason being is because he uses daggers, obviously. Again, we're always looking for things to sell. But we're gonna go... We're gonna do a long rest. Yep.
have to keep going.
See if anyone wants to talk. Or has anything important to ask. Doesn't look like it.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Interesting. You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I've never heard of your kind until my capture.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Come on now, it's not that large.
Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Are you sure the creche is our only path to the cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Do you know much about the Mind Flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Okay, Lysol. Well, thank you for your input. I'm gonna go now.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
They're talking about Will, by the way. We'll go over to him next.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Okay, well, no, not much to tell. Okay. In fact, we're going to substitute somebody with Will.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
How did the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, Chaos Incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is the source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay, let's move on.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
I've noticed you have a stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Oh, cleric ability. Lean in and examine his eye more closely.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone used to confer with distant contacts.
Isn't your eye a sending stone?
A sending stone? Nothing so special, I assure you.
His breathing quickens, his jaw tenses. Will is keeping something from you. A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
No, we're not going to use the Illithid ability. Alright then, let's change the subject.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss?
Tell me, Will, how did you come to become the
My
Blade of
father once
Frontiers?
said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Where that could be finer than saving a life. You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Alright. We'll go quickly talk to Gale, because we're going to remove him from the party.
Go ahead. I'm
Will.
listening.
I think I might have an artifact that you
Your enterprising
might
approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. Well, I need you to remain in the camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps we'll travel together later.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
No worries. We will be bringing him back.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Join me.
That's the spirit.
Alright, we're gonna level up Will. Everyone levels up even if they're not in the main party at times. So Will is a warlock. He has his soul essentially bound to a devil, which gives him powers. So we're going to give him a new spell. Let's see here. We're gonna give him Hex to do necrotic damage, give things disadvantage on their ability scores, all that good stuff. He also gets a thing called Eldritch Blast. It's going to do the first one here because his charisma is his primary stat, which is right here, which he's going to get a +3, and this adds your charisma modifier to the damage. And we could go with, where is it? This one where he pushes people back with his Eldritch Blast, which we most likely will do. I'm just seeing if there's something else I might want. I think we're gonna do. We're going combat wise. I want to do some other stuff, but my brain just is like, yeah. So we're gonna get rid of this, and we're gonna get Hellish Rebuke for his skill or his magic. So we get another spell, and I am definitely taking Cloud of Daggers. I love that. This is where we get to choose what type of pact he has. You can get Pack of the Chain, which allows us to summon other demons to assist. Pack the Blade, which you can summon a pack weapon or bind the one you are wielding to make it magical. Or Pack of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. So if we're going straight magic wise, this is where we want to go. But I want to do the Pack of the Blade, which gives us Pack of the Blade, allows you to summon the weapon, or do it to your own weapon. It gives them proficiency. Let's see here. You only have one packed weapon at any time. The weapon returns to its previous state if you are more than 5 feet away from it for more than 10 rounds. Binding your main weapon, hand weapon, is to damage become magical. You cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. So he can be carrying a non-proficient weapon. That means he doesn't know how to normally use it, and as long as he binds to it, he'll become proficient. So we get to give him a warhammer versus his rapier, and he'd be able to use it. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do that. Awesome. Welcome, Will, to the party. Let's see if we have anything for you. Will, let's see what you need. He can do light armor and shields. I have heavy armor. We don't have any real light armor for him. And he's going to want to do finesse weapons at this time being. Just how he's set up. You can also use rapiers, pikes, halberds, and glaives. Can you use spears? No. Spears are not in his list of things he can do. At least not now.
Checking things out.
Oh. I don't want to play as well.
Now. Can't slow down.
Alright. We're gonna go to bed. Wow, time flies. Like, barely done.
You don't
At least I
sleep
feel.
well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Oh.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
Now, what does it look like, Astarion?
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
How long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Well, I do, and I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
No.
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
Sorry, bud. I just don't want to. No.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Huh? What? Barking? Scratch! Hi, buddy.
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Pet him. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Alright. Start the story real quick before we go out.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your...
Ha.
Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
Not at all. Having a vampire on our side could be useful.
Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks.
Yeah, is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Okay. What's causing this? The mind flare parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Hunting with vampires. Never thought I'd see the day. Very well, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And no wisecracks about having us for supper.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
Enough. We need him. Like it or not. Or, I trust him. He won't hurt us. That'd be more of my answer.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
There is. Alright. We're gonna leave camp.
A question for our master monster hunter. How would you approach killing a vampire?
No, dialogue is broken, I guess. That's okay. So, we're gonna do something really quickly. I'm gonna pause and do some
None taken.
maintenance.
Wiliness keeps me alive. More or less.
And you're not gonna see it, so be right back. We had something happen while we were adventuring and tidying up.
What manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps? The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Oh. Pleasure. I'm Havison.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
I don't think I have a choice. Oh, well.
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
These theatrics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint.
Oh, that's not good.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
You're mad if you think I'm gonna make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Ah, the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
And we're gonna leave it with that today. We're in a slightly different location because I was trying to finish up a few things. But Will's got a new outfit, some new weapons and armor, and we will continue on next time. See you all later.